It's a new day and a new session. And Rift is back. And who did Rift pick? The big, Nubian, terrifying, giantess, fucked up face. That. Yeah.
Pronounce the name.
Nessadina.
Gorlock the Destroyer.
Okay, you did that easier than I thought.
I mean, I just pretend the accents aren't there because English doesn't have accents. So anyone using accents in English is just making shit up. They're just importing the accents from another language. To speak English, you just ignore the accents. So I ignored them and said Nessadina. Very easy if I just actually speak proper English. But yes, Rift picked this monstrosity instead of his other monstrosities that are in Narfi's land. But this monstrosity, thankfully, gives you good room to expand. House Awa, truth. That's the motto of House Awa, truth. You got 17 living members in your dynasty. So, when you were last here, I don't know, what was it, like 960, 970, somewhere around that time. What do you think about what we've accomplished in 7 sessions after you left?
Well, it explains why it took so long to load.
Yeah, it took like 5 minutes to load this up of just sitting there and waiting. And this is what we have. I went ahead from Italian, formed the Roman Empire. He formed the Holy Roman Empire at some point before me, forming the proper Roman Empire. And I completely dismantled the Byzantine Empire just last session. I completely dismantled them into a bunch of smaller states, and I had them all start joining me.
I'm going into Scandinavia now, and I don't know what Ras is doing, actually.
I'm about to die, because I'm 73, although I'm not infirm or anything yet, so about might not be too soon. I plan to finish up circling the Mediterranean. Oh yeah, that's right, towards the very end of last session, I took over the entire kingdom of Al-Andalus. So getting the rest of Iberia is on my list. Taking Morocco and things just on that coast around Carthage would be on my list. And then from there, heading east through Anatolia, somewhat, I guess, would be on my list. I guess I could go also into southwestern Africa, so long as I leave Nubia now a chance to go east.
So I like how Iceland is called Island, and it's the Emirate of Island.
Yeah, he's taking that over. I had to convince him to do it. He deemed that so worthless, he never wanted to take it over. Meanwhile, he's taking the same level of backwater in Sweden. But I just told him, it's the same shit. No matter what, it's just somewhere else. And it fits into the Kingdom of Norway. So he eventually, after like the 4th time I brought it up, decided to take it over. But hey, you border me as Nubia. We border on the Nile. Well, what's your plans for Nubia?
I have no idea.
Okay. Just wondering.
You started with some men and some money, so...
Yeah, I'm looking at Duchess Theophilia the Hideous.
Also, when my grandchild takes over, you're gonna lose stuff in Egypt. So you better...
What? I'm gonna lose southern Egypt when your grandchild takes over?
Yeah. So then southern Egypt becomes part of my empire.
What the fuck?
Because he will be the ruler of the Holy Roman Empire.
Oh, so good. Wait, how did he even get here?
The Duchy of Al-Wahad.
Wait, your heir, right? What the hell? Why is your heir my vassal?
Who's heir?
Narfi's heir is my vassal. Yeah, no. Why is your heir my vassal?
Not my heir, my heir's heir.
Your heir is also in my lands.
Yeah, true, but he doesn't own land there.
But still, why, how did your son end up here?
Know.
And then his son, what? He's only 16. How did, what?
You probably gave it. I don't know.
I don't understand how your succession line ended up here. Because this isn't like a thing of relation. Your current leader had a son. That son had a son. And at some point, that kid ended up, at least that kid, probably the father as well, ended up in my land.
He inherited from his mother.
Oh god, I'm so confused on how this happened. The mother died of a seizure. This mother's memories are lost to time.
Yeah, you gave it to one of your relatives.
Yeah.
She had a daughter.
No, I gave it to a guy. I gave it to Duke Justinian. And then he died, and it was inherited by that lady.
Yeah, he's of your family. They got a child, that Eleonora.
I see. Yeah.
I married my son to her. So they got my family name, and that's how they got there.
So you did this, not me.
Not on purpose.
Okay, I was making sure I didn't. I was like, I never marry anyone in your family. How did I do this? Because you're here like, by the way, that's gonna get inherited, so you should fix it. I'm like, what do you mean fix it? I didn't do it. How do I fix it?
Yeah, but you have to fix it.
I can't undo what I did because I didn't do anything. Oh my god, dude, there's a whole web of your children that are spread through of your grandchildren that are spread through my nation now.
Yeah, we're organizing a coup.
Apparently.
The Holy Roman Empire, the Roman Empire will combine.
Are you able to just disinherit this first guy?
No, that's a good guy.
Well, I'm gonna have to, like, fight a revolution if I'm gonna have to fight a revolution to just revoke, but since you put him here and he's in your family, you could just disinherit him. I either have to fight a revolution, because it's not really great odds to revoke, or I have to try to kill him, but the grandson, but then it just goes to another grandson, and then I'd have to try to kill that one, or see if that one's more favorable.
Yeah, I can't disinherit him. He has a better brother, but he's also in your country.
How did you just put all your dude, this would be terrifying in a PvP. I didn't even notice you did this. What the fuck? You just have all your children in my country or something?
They're all in Egypt.
Well, okay, are you looking at like the grandchildren? I'm looking at the children. Your other two males are not in my country.
No, it's Earldom of Dakla, or how you say it.
Why don't you have Edwig inherit? He's got way better stats. Your 28-year-old son. He's got, I think, the best stats out of all your sons, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a military man. Oh, wait, I have a better one.
So look, I have a 50% chance to revoke this shit. I have a 95% chance to start killing your children. If you want me to handle this, I can handle this. But you put them here and you can easily fix this with one button press that does not lead to a rebellion or anything.
Alright, I will fix it.
I don't know why you want me to fix it. It's very difficult for me to fix it when they have power. Unless I kill them.
Alright, I fixed it.
How many fucking sons do you have? You have a 21-year-old? Jesus Christ. Oh, you had extra children I did not see. This is your youngest child? It's your youngest child.
Yes, he's also married to your family.
Oh my god, why do you keep doing this? Holy shit!
But she doesn't have any titles.
Cassia did I do this marriage or was this you? No, this had to be you.
I don't remember.
If this is not a matrilineal one, then I definitely didn't do it. If it is matrilineal, then your son would probably be in my land instead of her being in yours.
I will never accept a matrilineal with if I have a son. Alright, doesn't matter. We can go on.
Alright, hold on. Let's make sure it doesn't matter. What does she have access to? What does she have access to? What does her siblings have access to? What do her parents and grandparents have access to? So she's my granddaughter. You married my granddaughter.
Probably for the traits.
You know, I always consider marrying yours. I remember we had a very short encounter about it. And I was looking at it, I was like, damn, all of you, like, the only good options to marry are yours. And you said, yeah, I have the same problem. I thought that problem was that we were both avoiding it, not that you were actually doing it. All right, Victoria, my daughter. Oh my god, dude, this girl was gonna be my heir. Oh my, you married my original heir's heir, Darby.
Really?
Yes. Oh god, so then this would be, so I did a matrilineal, guaranteed I did a matrilineal with Victoria, with, who's this guy? Okay, yeah, this guy, I did a matrilineal marriage for this one with Victoria. Oh gosh, which went to some, did he have anything? No, it's just some random guy. And then they had a kid, and then that's Cassia, who then you, I guess, non-matrilineally married? Wouldn't this be incestuous, by the way?
No, it wasn't. I avoid that very much.
Okay. Which would... Okay. Oh, gosh. So then I guess this Merton was just so distantly related to you that it was never an issue for Cassia to be so distantly related to your now heir.
I can only imagine that Rift is sitting here like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I'm sitting here listening, but I'm also like going through like all the notifications and looking.
Yeah,
at all
he has
this
to
shit.
set up a whole nation.
That's really true.
Victoria is, like, if anything were to happen to my heir, Victoria would inherit. And then Victoria's heir is your now heir's wife.
Hey, I would be the ruler of the Roman Empire.
Exactly. What have you done?
I do wonder what would happen to you as a player if that happened.
It would be game over. I had this in CK2, and the player... This is the exact situation I had playing co-op in CK2. And when we got to that moment, that player just completely stopped messaging me on everything when I told him, hey, I'm going to completely lose the game and be unable to play if you don't change this. He said, oh, okay, I'll change it next time. Blocks me on everything. It's like, what?
What?
Stop marrying into my heir lineage.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've already declared war on somebody.
Oh, nice.
He hasn't even played a minute. He's already at war.
I haven't even unpaused. I just
Yeah, we
realized
haven't even unpaused. Yeah. Oh, good God.
she's like 18 territories away from being able to form Abyssinia, the empire. So I was like, let's go.
Okay. All right. So, what the
It's
fuck?
fixed for now.
Narfi, did you marry any of your sons to someone that wasn't in my nation? They're all married to Romuluses.
Really?
Yeah, I just looked at the son that I actually suggested you to take, and this one is also married to a Romulus.
Romulus Seared.
Yeah, it's a different house. This one's also Romulus. I don't see under the parents or grandparents anyone important. Siblings, there's a lot of siblings that are dukes, but that doesn't seem to be a problem because they all have sons.
This really would be a challenge in the PvP.
Oh yeah, this would lead to all out like murder and conflict.
It's like, hey, I hope you don't die because I own everything down.
By the way, just throwing this out there, but my the house that I created, the Van Derps, they have 21 living members.
Yeah, I know. He's in the county of Antwerp. He's Dutch.
I'm also gonna say fuck it. I'm just gonna revoke my Holy Order's lease from Ostia so I can start getting that money. They'll find another lease, it's fine. Now I need to give it to someone. A lot of my family turned into like mercenary band leaders.
A lot of my family members turned into sleeper agents in your country.
Oh, well, when I say turned into, I don't mean I put them there. But this guy seems to work fine. I don't think his inheritance is too confusing. I'll give Ostia to this guy. There you go. He's now a Republican ruler. I'm being invited to a hunt. And I have -2 for offensive war. If I'm going to start another war, it should be somewhere around right now. All the holy orders are already hired, unfortunately. But maybe somebody else. Galicia seems good. Galicia is Catholic. I could go after this to restore Imperial Province. Sure. What's the supply over here? It's pretty decent. There's only really one location to spawn anybody. So we'll spawn our men-at-arms all right here. And then we'll head in and capture all this. They're in a big civil war as it stands anyway, so. Oh, and that canceled the hunt because I guess that vassal, it keeps happening. That vassal is now just in the fighting. Let's see here. So I have a vassal that can do this already. He's 9 prowess. Fuck, what the hell was his name? I hate this system. I hate accolades. I wonder if we stop playing with DLCs if we can avoid accolades. Annius of Cantanilia. 9. Annius of Cantanilia. There you go. Forced you to be a knight. Appoint worthy successor. And there you go. Are we good? I could change this duke's contract. He's in Cairo. I'm not sure why, but sure. I guess he just inherited or something. High feudal taxes. That'll do. So what's Nubia going after? The Duchy of Axum.
Yeah, there's one little county left for the Duchy of Axum. It's just one little count stuck in the middle of my empire.
Makes sense. Merchant stalls in Jerusalem are done. Oh my gosh, granddaughter Maxima had a child. Okay. I guess here I'm just upgrading whatever. Because I think I've already kind of converted everything here. There's nothing else I'd want to change to, right? Right. Yes, indeed. So, hunters' lodges, pastures, crop fields. Let's go with crop fields just for the money. I'm trying to keep an eye on this because they're taking a little bit to raise, but they're about to be done.
If you ever need to borrow some money or something,
oh, this is why.
Come to us, I think.
Okay.
Let's go for that. Yeah, oh yeah, look at our money. Look at our money. Narfi has 44k and I have 37k. So if your 805 is ever not enough, you could go to the bank. Oh, I can call Count Oldenburg to war. And also somebody else, some other countess. Sure, why not? Let's invite anybody that can join, I suppose. I can get money from this guy. Some random baron. Oh, the guy that I made my baron. Yes, of course. So I'll take money from him. My granddaughter. Sure, I'll take money. I can designate a guardian for Jovian. Who the fuck is Jovian? Father is this guy. Mother is, say, Paulina. Paulina, can you take your child? You've had a lot of children. I've had to go through your children here quite a bit. There you go, Paulina. And everybody else is still working up some money. And we're about to win this siege in 7 days. I can make the Duchy of Bajala. Okay, but why? I guess a war. I guess one of my guys has been warmongering in Africa again, because all of a sudden I can make another duchy. It has to go to one of these dukes. Or hey, here's a count. Oh gosh. I'm gonna demand his conversion. Too many held duchies. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna demand his conversion,
I'm also
and then
gonna make duchies in my next life.
I'll give him a title. I just always make every title the moment I can make it. And he has converted. Cool. I will give you that duchy. Now I have another duke, basically. And so what does that mean? Because I remember we were kind of crazy. And I don't have a tax collector. Oh, once again, I don't have a fucking tax collector. Because the game didn't tell me that it got cancelled somehow. Yes, I have a vassal limit. 96 out of 107 right now. Not terrible, not great. We're besieging this down. I see... This is, I think, I don't know whose army this is. Band of the Brigand Emperor. Sounds like a mercenary. What do my actual enemies have? That's not me. But I think that basically shows me anyway. Oh, well, actually, no. Look at this. It's pretty strong. It's more than I have in men, but a lot of it's levies, so not really consequential. Oh, God. The Queen Nessadina. Fucking one-eyed, one-legged, ugly, giant. Literally just missing inbred.
Working on that.
What do you mean working on that?
Getting my kids together. You know, good old family reunion.
Oh boy. I do not understand why they made sexual orientation a thing in this game. It didn't play a part in politics back then. If you were gay, they just fucking killed you. You wouldn't exist, so this doesn't need to be a feature. Alright, I won this siege. There's another one to do here, so we'll go there when it finally updates. Yeah, man, CK3 is just... CK in general is such a terrible game for co-op. Literally just because of the diplomacy system. If some guy can ransom worth 50, I'll go ahead and ransom him from this war. Damn, dude, my enemies have gone up to over 8,000 men. I think a lot of these are mercenaries, to be honest. Seems like a lot of them are. Well, there's one mercenary stack for sure. Maybe it's just a collection. Yeah, there's some other nation involved here. The Duchy of Valedia. The Duchy of What? I'm so confused. What is the Duchy of Valedia? Duchy of Valedia. Okay, it's all the way up here. There it is. It's one of Narfi's fucking vassals. Of course it is. I'm fighting one of your vassals, Narfi.
You're fighting one of my vassals.
Yeah, because I attacked Galicia, and one of your dukes decided to send his whole army over here.
Oh yeah, I see.
This guy wants to join, but because I'm such a tyrant, I can't really get him to join normally. He's paranoid, different faith. I could do low feudal, he'll join.
He's actually a distant relative. He has that consecrated blood trait.
And I can give him to this king of Anatolia, just to simplify things over here and, you know, expand the land. This broke out of Pontus, so it's more free land, so we'll just give it to the king of Anatolia when we get it. Alright, transfer vassal, grant vassal. It kind of prompted me to do it automatically, which is great. Says I could potentially negotiate an alliance with some dude, but he doesn't want to because I have too many alliances with, like, primarily with my own family. So, oh, this was taken. Even though they left... Wow, that's fucking retarded, man. They left the siege, my allies, and I did the siege all by myself. I checked earlier, this is just how it went. But they got credit for the siege, even though they didn't help in the siege. Why? Well, this is interesting. The king of Bohemia, it's my king, made a new culture. Czech-Bavarian.
Yeah, I also got that notification.
That's neat. I got a cat and I can name it. Oh, Snow. What a nice name. Sure. Yes. Snow. I can demand money from a count. 50 money. Anybody else? I swear to God I saw another one. Yep. Marcinia. Marcina. Marciana. These names are crazy. Alright, both of these sieges here are won. I guess we'll just keep marching north. Keep marching north. 72% war score. And we're marching on Galicia, but we're only taking this duchy right here from this war. At any cost, sell titles decision. Wow. Sale of trivial titles. Titles of a purely symbolic importance grants gold in exchange for prestige. In exchange for prestige. What the fuck? How does that work? So I could trade 500 prestige for 500 gold. Selling titles yields unpredictable results. Symbolic importance. What do you mean? Serena Romulus's husband is dead. So, matrilineal. Who should we marry you off to? She's 40, so doesn't have to be anything too amazing. I guess just go by, like, prestige gain. There's really no good options for prestige or anything, or marriages at all for her. So I guess just going with one of my knights that's roughly around her age is going to be probably the best thing. So I'll go ahead and do that. Nice matrilineal marriage. And Rufinus Romulus here needs someone to look after him. Serena. Is that your mother? Serena? Yes. Granddaughter Paulina invited I can't even see that. Have a good time. Think not. Oh. This almost never happens. But Serena, there you go. Take care of your son. In your former husband's place. I cannot stand that Queen Nessadina is just wearing those fucking glasses. Like, that's just like the icing on the cake of how fucking stupid she looks. Is those glasses.
Like, I think I just died during a hunting thing. Hold on.
Oh yeah, she just died. Yeah, it was sudden.
Now you died of old age.
I dissed her. And she died. I can vassalize this thing right here that's completely encompassed by me. I have no idea how it even ended up there, actually. I don't think it was there a moment ago. What the hell happened with the history of this? 1033? Yeah, this literally just got inherited 2 days ago in-game. He'll join me for religious exemption, but I don't know if I want to grant him religious exemption.
Damn, she's almost as hot as her mother. Especially like the scaly trait.
Oh my god. I guess I can go ahead and just do the religious exemption. It's fine. Also, holy shit, look at all this. Paulina Romulus. Her husband's dead. She needs a new husband as well now. So, arranged marriage, matrilineal, prestige gain. Oh, this is a much longer list than what I was looking at before. Yes, because I did arranged marriage. That's why there was no options for that other girl. I didn't do find spouse. Alright, well that was a mistake. Mistake that is fixed. Look at all the fucking Wessexes. And they all go through him. I could matrilineally marry her to the Duke of Epirus, who is my vassal. Is he in he's already in Romulus, but yeah, sure. Why not? And then Valentinian Romulus here. You are the son of Matrona, so you're not really important for inheritance, but oh boy, as a 4-year-old Abbasid, dude, that's hilarious. That's hilarious, the idea of marrying an Abbasid. Let's look for specifically adults, please. I don't want to marry one of my men off to a child. Well, I found this pretty Bosnian that's a 20-year-old daughter of the leader of Bulgarian mercenary band. They could combine their handsome/pretty trait to get better, so that's something, and it's prestige for both of them, so yeah, sure, why not? Let's do that. Now that this guy joined me and he's Muslim, I need to go ahead and assign him his own special tax collector. He needs to have his own special tax collector because he can't have Ghazi status because he's Muslim. So, we'll assign someone to him, just basic taxes. We've just finished the siege down here, and a bunch of enemies, but not all of them, are besieging some of our stuff down here. Oh, now our guys just got jumped by some quote-unquote enemies that aren't actually our enemies. They're just fighting our enemies. So they got jumped by a completely, technically not hostile enemy force, but we're gonna go down there and try to fight the actual enemy army
literally split in half
to win. Oh yeah, it did. It just split in half. I think the other daughter looks a lot better. She's a lot weaker than you, though. And poorer, so she should be pretty simple to beat. Genoa. Keep finished in Genoa. Alright. And I could probably make a duchy building if I revoked this duchy, from what I know. No, maybe not. Most of these still say that we don't have anything. I think I did that with other cultures, is what I did. Alright, fair enough. Well, we can upgrade the Bailey here, so let's upgrade the Bailey. And we did successfully get this fight that I wanted. Our allies, those that did not get beat to a pulp, have followed me. And just like that, we absolutely slaughtered them. Killing like 3,000 of them and only losing... Not even losing, but routing 75, so that's great. I will enforce demands, which should give me the duchy that I want. There you go. Disband all. And now I have some stuff to do, such as... Well, I cannot usurp this duchy, sadly. So these are all just counties for now. I can vassalize somebody. Whoa, holy shit. What? What? Oh my god. There was this big kingdom of, like, Muslims next to me in the east over towards Persia, and it just completely fell apart into a bunch of tiny little states. So no exemption on that? Sounds good to me. Can ask Head of Faith for gold.
They want to join you, or?
One of them does want to join me. Maybe more later, but one of them does. I'm extremely tyrannical. I'm like minus 67 for tyrannical, so I don't know why anybody wants to join me. But it is what it is, I guess. I also just won a war against Galicia. So now I need someone to take that over. Let's see. Not a ruler. Just about any boy that can take this will do. A 21-year-old Fabinius, your grandson. I think I made him a tax collector. I'm not sure, but I'll give him those counties. There you go. And then let me just check my tax collections. Alright, not Fabinius. I used Valentinian. Sure. Well, now we're out of war. My friend died. My friends keep dying, and I keep getting stressed because of it. Let's pet my cat. Lose some stress. Thank you. 18 stress reduction. We now have minus 13 due to offensive war, so we're going to want to wait a little bit before another war. And, you know, while we're 76 So this guy just joined me by vassalization. I can negotiate an alliance with Fabinius, so that's good. This other guy still won't say yes. Fabinius, at some point, once he accepts that proposal, then I can negotiate his taxes up to high. I don't think anybody else will join me just yet. No, sir, they will not. Alright, there you go. Now, change that up to high. There you go. I'm way too tyrannical, especially after doing that murder, to really do anything else yet.